Well, on the lighter side tonight, this is looking like an eventful spring for the Kern County Museum. On Thursday, we told you about the long-awaited Bakersfield Sound exhibit, which opens its doors on Sunday. And as our Robert Price tells us now in his latest installment of his ongoing series, Where We Live, you might want to take a look at the red and white building right next door. It will celebrate another important aspect of local history and cultures, the Basques.
This humble old structure in the southeastern corner of the Kern County Museum grounds might be unremarkable in appearance, but its story is that of Kern County's founding, a major piece of it anyway. It's the story of the Basque culture in America, the people of the Pyrenees Mountains connecting Spain and France, who settled here starting in the late 1800s, mostly to herd sheep. 130 years ago, give or take, they are fully integrated into the fabric of the Kern County community. But they still celebrate their uniqueness. And an important symbol of that uniqueness is the Kern City French Bakery, or as it eventually became known, Pyrenees French Bakery. Marianne Loxod's parents bought the bakery in 1947, and she actually lived here for 3 years as a child.
I was 7 years old, and then in 50, we were there about 3 or 4 years, I think. It wasn't much of a house, it was mostly bakery.
How authentic is Pyrenees bread? One side of Loxod's family is from the French side of Basque Country, and the other side is from the Spanish side, which makes her
Pureblood.
Which ought to satisfy any questions about the authenticity of this new old exhibit. Kern County Museum Director Mike McCoy is on a hot streak. After 20 years of talk, the museum is opening its Bakersfield Sound exhibit, celebrating the honky-tonk music that made Buck Owens, Merle Haggard, and Bakersfield famous. The paint's barely dry, and he's already looking right next door, where his workers are restoring the old bakery and preparing to create an outdoor display showcasing the Basque lifestyle of the previous turn of the century. Everything but the sheep. Meanwhile, the Pyrenees Bakery is still going full speed ahead in Old Town Kern from this deceptively small storefront. That's the Pyrenees French Bakery for you, a story that spans not just decades, but portions of 3 centuries. And that story is finally getting the treatment at the Kern County Museum it has long deserved. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.
Well, lots of cool stuff going on at the Kern
They're
County
adding a
Museum.
lot. Yeah, I can't wait to go.
All right.
Are you still